All right, you guys, let's get this thing rolling. Hey, I just want to keep you here for a few minutes and help you get on the fast track to $5,000 a month. My name is Steve Schultz, and for those of you who don't know, I've been in this profession, oh man, for 32 years. And we personally built an organization of more than 200,000 people and have made millions and millions of dollars in this profession. And I'm going to show you how I did it. And one of the ways that I did it was keeping things incredibly simple, okay? This business, for some reason, people have a tendency to complicate. And it's like, no, the only two things we do in Vox Life are sign up customers and show other people how to sign up customers. That's it. And our job is not to, force people to become customers and force people to become associates. Our job is to get the technology in front of them, and then they can decide if they want to become a customer or if they want to promote the product and become an associate along with us. Our job is just to let people sort themselves out. Now, when I say $5,000 a month, please understand that that is just the beginning, okay? Because if we can get people making $5,000 a month, they're going to figure out a way to make 10. And then they're going to figure out a way to make 20. Then they're going to figure out a way to make 40 and 80 and so on and so on. And then absolutely the sky is the limit. So road to 5,000. But what I'm going to share with you guys is I'm going to show you how to fast track this. All right. Doing two simple things. Now, I like to use the number 3 because I think people look at this and go, okay, well, I can bring 3 people in. All right. I can bring 3 people into the business. So I want you to put yourself in the you position here. And let's say that you did go out and you found 3 people who said, yeah, I want to go promote this to other people. These are associates that come in on your first level. Now, it's a monkey see, monkey do business. So we're going to take these 3 people right here and we're going to help them bring in their 3 people, which means you would have 9 on your second level. And if those 9 just brought in 3, you'd have 27 on your third. And if they just brought in 3, 81 on your fourth, 243 on your fifth, and 729 on your sixth. Now that's just a factor of 3, right? If you added up all of these associates in your group from this example, you would have 1,092 people in your group that are out promoting the Vox Life opportunity. Now, assuming that everybody has 200 in personal qualifying volume. Now, I'm going to come back to that in just a second, and I'm going to explain exactly what that means. And I know some of you are like, really? Only 200? Yes. I'm not asking anybody to go get, hundreds of personal customers. Your customer base will increase as you continue to build the business. But to get to 5,000 a month, okay, I'm going to show you this, that a whole bunch of people do a little. And in this example here, what did you do to put over 1,000 people in your group? You went out and found 3. And they went out and found 3. And they went out and found 3. And they went out. Everybody just does a little bit. And everybody has 200 in personal customer volume. So if you took all of these associates and they had 200 in personal customer volume, and you multiplied that out by the percentages that you would make on levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you can find all of that information in the compensation plan at a glance, which is in your back office. All right, it's in resources in your back office. This would equate to $59.94 a month. So almost $6,000 a month. Now, when I was doing the calculations on this, what I realized is that if I stopped at level 5, 3 who get 3, who get 3, who get 3, who get 3, at level 5, that equated to about $3,100 a month. And I said, nope, I want to show people how to make 5,000. So I had to carry it out one more level 6, and added these 729 people at 200, and that equated to almost 6,000 a month. The other thing that I found out was that when you have this many people with that kind of volume, you are automatically promoted to vice president, just by default, okay? And as a vice president, you earn an additional 2% on the total volume of the people in your organization. So really, guys, what this equates to in my example here is not $59.94, but over $10,000 a month. Okay, so now you're like, okay, hold on. I told you that I want you to fast track this thing, okay? And when you truly understand the power of duplication and you understand exponential growth, you're going to understand the next slide. So instead of bringing 3 people into the business, let's bring in 5. Guys, let's fast track this thing with 5 people on your first level. And let's take these 5 associates and teach them to do the exact same thing. Come on, seriously, 5 people, you're just getting started. You literally could do that the same week that you get started in this business. It's $50 to join. I mean, we can go find 5 people at $50, right? They're going to use the product anyway. So they're going to make a purchase to get the products that they need, and they're going to find other people that want to use the product as well. And that's how they're going to accumulate the 200 in personal qualifying volume. And listen, everybody should purchase the launch kit, or they could go a la carte and buy one of the bronze, silver, or gold packages, okay? But anyways, let's say that you had these 5 people here in your first level, and they each went out and did exactly what these people did. Well, you'd have 25 on your second level, and if they went out and brought in 5, you'd have 125 on your third, and if those 125 went out and brought in 5, you'd have 625 on your fourth. Now, 5 who get 5, who get 5, who get 5. I want you to just look at the screen and go, all right, well, can I go get 5 people? It's like, yeah. Well, can I help those 5 people get 5? It's like, yeah, probably. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, if it's a true business of duplication, these 25 people are going to help their 5, which means 125 on your fourth, and those 125 are going to help their 5, which is 625 on your fourth. It's not like one person is working with hundreds of people. Everybody's working with 5, okay? Now, when you add this up, it's 780 people. 780 people at this volume, 200 in personal qualifying volume, multiplied by the percentages that you make on levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's $66.50 a month. Okay, guys, I can't even get it to 5,000, because if I took this level off, it'd be, way under 3,000 a month. So I had to add level 4. But when you have this many people accumulating this much volume, once again, by default, you are a vice presidential associate, and you get an additional 2%, which means you're not making $66.50 a month. You're making just under $10,000 per month. Now, let's just play the game here. Let's just have a little bit of fun. What if these 625 people right here went out and brought in 5? Multiplied by this number up here, by the everybody goes and gets 200 in volume. Well, that would jump your income to over $47,000 a month. And that is the difference between level 4 and level 5. I know I'm talking about $5,000 a month, but I just want you to see the big picture here in what exponential growth means, okay? So let's back this up a little bit. Let's talk about how we get to 200 in personal qualifying volume. 200 in personal qualifying volume is as easy as U plus 2. U plus 2. In other words, you go out and you get on SmartShip for 2 packs of patches. Now, I said the Harmony patches here because I'm going to use one of the packs per month, and I'm going to demo one of the packs per month. Okay? This is my cost of doing business, you guys. I need product so that I can go do the demo. All right? And I want people to put those patches on, and I want people to use the patches. Yes, I want people to get socks and all the other products we have, but the patches are something that they put on, they take off. They put on, they take off. It's a consumable product. Are our socks consumable? Yes, not as consumable as our patches. We want people to put those patches on, and we want people to be seen with those patches on. People will ask, what does that mean? Okay, so this is the cost of doing business. So in other words, 2 packs of the Harmony patches is what? $90 on SmartShip. You are using the product, and you're demoing the product every 30 days. Okay, and then find 2 customers at $60 each. That's it. Now, obviously, will that number continue to go up? Yes, but I'm trying to fast track you to $5,000. And I want you to look at the simplicity of this. 5 people as associates, and you and those 5 people all have 200 in personal qualifying volume. You plus 2 is what we're teaching. And then these 5 people teach their 5 people, who teach their 5 people, who teach their 5 people, and we're right there, okay? Now, what are the chances that the first 5 people you bring in the business are the people that you're looking for? 0, okay? Because you might have, 3 of these people that are rock stars, but you might have 2 of them that don't do anything. That's just the way it is. That's human nature. So you might have to go out and bring a few more than 5 in the business to find the 5 that you're looking for, okay? Now, let's figure this out, and let's see exactly what you have to do personally. Well, this is what you can control. You can control level 1, all right? That is in your complete control. You control the number of people that you bring into the business. What you can also control is these 5 people that you brought in. You can control the fact that you can help them bring in their 5. So really, you can control levels 1 and 2. After that, you guys, it gets out of control, all right? It gets out of your control, because these 25 people right here, when they go bring in their 5, that's kind of out of your control, all right? This is where duplication comes in, because if you teach level 1 to build level 2, level 2 is going to build level 3 is going to build level 4. And it just becomes this flowing machine of everybody doing the exact same thing. It's like, okay, well, I'm going to go out there and get 5 really, really good people. I'm going to teach everybody to get 200 in personal qualifying volume. And by default, I'm going to make between $5,000 and $6,000, $5,000 and $10,000 a month, because you're going to get promoted to vice president. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to understand the simplicity. I want you to understand that you have control over level 1, and you have control over your personal qualifying volume. The other thing that I think is so critical is that you track this, okay? You track what's happening in your organization. I've always been the guy who puts things on paper. All right, so every day I wake up and I come to my desk, or wherever I go to work my business, and I've got pieces of paper sitting in front of me going, all right, what are we doing here? Where are we at? And so you can create something like this, all right? These 5 circles represent your 5 first level associates. And then you got to make sure that underneath each one of these associates, they each have 5 associates, and everybody has 200 in personal qualifying volume. Now, I would suggest that you print this out, and I would suggest that you write these names in pencil, because you're going to put somebody in here who doesn't do anything. And you're like, I got to go find a new one. It's easy to look at this piece of paper right here and go, all right, when I have all of the blanks filled in, that's what I can control. And what happens when you do fill up this piece of paper where you've got all 5 of these circles with a name in it? You print out another one and go start another group of 5. And you're going to take these people that you personally enrolled, level 1, and you're going to help them bring in their 5 people. And then they are going to help their 5 people bring in 5. And it just flows from there. And once you get it started, there's no way that you can stop it. But it's got to start with you, okay? People are going to do what you do and not necessarily what you say, all right? So lead by example. If you have not printed out the compensation plan at a glance, make sure that you do this and have this compensation plan at a glance with you at all times, because I want you to look at this along with that little document that I showed you how to track your organization. And I want you to look at this and go, okay, where am I at? How am I going to get promoted? Okay, Steve just showed me how to get promoted to vice president, but how do I get to regional? How do I get to national? Because anybody who's actually building the business Your goal should be national vice president right here. This is the ultimate goal. And I'm going to guarantee you this. This will not be the highest position in our company forever. Because once we get a bunch of people there, we're going to add another position. And then we're probably going to add another position because we want people to keep striving. So as you look at this comp plan at a glance, you're kind of looking at it going, okay, this is where I need to be. But the bottom line is, if you track your organization this way, all of this takes care of itself. You guys have a great day. I hope you are as excited about this opportunity as I am. And I just wanted to share with you this very, very simple process of getting to $5,000 a month and showing other people how to do the exact same thing. You guys have a great day.